Hi guys, my name is Jessica Marino, and I'm going to show you a foolproof way to grow an herb garden for little money and little work. The reasons that I feel like this is important for you to know are, number one, it's an excellent stress reducer or therapeutic type tool. It's a good way to get out any aggression and to just kind of be quiet for a little while for people who are too fidgety to meditate, like myself. The fresh air, the sunshine, the physical activity really help your overall health, physical and mental. You'll save money by not having to buy the herbs from the grocery store yourself, and then later on fruits and vegetables when you graduate to that, which is a little bit harder than the herbs are. And if you're one of those end-of-the-world people, you'll be able to eat fresh fruits and vegetables and herbs while everybody else is starving and eating squirrels. So that's always a plus, too. Step one is you need to get your supplies. You can find all of these at Lowe's for less than $30. They sell a little miniature greenhouse kit right outside of the gardening section, like inside the store. It's like $5 or $6. It's a little plastic tray with little pods that are already made for you to put your seeds in to start. You want to pick out whatever seeds you want to start with. I recommend basil because it's one of the hardest to kill. And then you're going to want to get yourself a couple small pots and some soil for when they're ready to be transplanted. That you can wait a week for if you're not ready to get those quite yet, but you want to have them ready for when they are. You want to start by soaking your seeds in water for a few hours before planting them. Overnight's best, but if you're in a rush to get started, gardening's just really exciting, then you can just start with 2 or 3 hours. Then, in the pellets that come with your greenhouse kit, the little soil pellets, you're going to want to actually stick your finger in there about maybe an inch deep, and then stick the seed in there and cover it back up with the soil. You're going to put them in your tray, and every day you're going to put them in a sunny spot, and you're going to water them and keep them. The tray actually fills up with water, and then they take it as they need it. You want to keep the lid on the tray so that you can keep the environment sunny but moist, because they need that moist environment to get started. When they first start to sprout, you have to remove the lid. This is very important because if you don't remove the lid early enough, they will start to mold. So you remove the lid, and then you keep them in that tray, watering them every day, keeping them on your windowsill or whatever spot you chose, until they get a little bigger. Not all of the pellets are going to sprout. Some of them are going to be duds, and it's better if you put 2 or 3 seeds in each pellet instead of just one for best results. But once you start getting them sprouting, and the ones that aren't going to sprout you've determined are dead, and the other ones are getting bigger and healthier, you're going to want to move them outside. This is where the small pots and the soil come in. You're going to put the soil in the pot, leave about a little section just the size of the pellet that the plant's growing out of, and you're literally just going to stick that pellet into the pot of soil. You're going to find them put them in a nice spot in the backyard and keep watering them every day. You're going to want to look at the back of the seed envelope to see what kind of sunlight it needs. Some of them need to be in shadier areas. Some of them need direct sunlight all day. Some of them are half and half. If you do this, you're going to have beautiful herb, basil, whichever one you choose, whichever herb you choose, plants growing, and then you'll be able to clip them and either plant new ones or use them as the herbs in your cooking. As you can see, these were very simple steps that are going to help you grow an herb garden for less than $30, and it doesn't take a lot of work. Once you get really good at it and you start to feel confident, then you can start advancing to fruits and vegetables, because nothing tastes better than fresh fruits and veggies from your own garden. There are lots of resources out there if you want to know more about gardening. I go to HomeDepot.com because they have the best. And good luck on all your gardening endeavors.